lost it again. Oh, hey, aloha, welcome, how's it? Sun up or sun down, it's your favorite Howley Mike Hula for another episode of Segwaves. Kicking things off with some good news. Everybody give a warm aloha. Our very own DJ Pipi Stew is returned from the land of the rising sun.
Hey, that's right, brother. Took a trip out to visit my cousin Takechi, and now I'm back. Top knot and all.
And that reminds me, we've got fans all across the globe. So to all of our Japanese fans out there, this one's for you.
Amen to that, cuz. I got a lot of love for the JP. Oh, first off, the food out there is as good as they say. The curry? Oh no. I was all over Tokyo. Island boy in the big city. Uptown, downtown, underground, malls, temples, parks, back alleys, front alleys, you name it.
You know, Pipi, the one time I was in Japan back in the 80s, there was a lot of real estate flying around and changing hands. You know, not that I was in the middle of it or anything. I was actually on a huge budget, but good thing I wasn't on a huge diet, because one of the things that stuck out to me was the fast food. Way better than the States, or at least the mainland. Service, quality, presentation. Tell me I'm not crazy here, Pipi.
I don't know, Mike. The portion size over there. I gotta order the same thing 3 times just to get full.
Well, then why not just order 3 different things?
Figure of speech, Howley.
Oh, I'm yanking you, buddy. Anyway, you had to have tried some fast food over there. So what do you recommend for all our listeners out there? Where was it you were staying there? Kamurocho?
Oh, I was all over the place, man. But in Kamurocho, let's see. For fast food, it was between Wild Jackson, Wet Kitchen, and Smile Burger.
Yeah, I remember Smile Burger. I don't know about any of those other ones, though.
Wet Kitchen's newer. It's like Smile Burger, but less on the menu, at least in terms of food. Plenty of soup and iced tea, though.
Hold on, wait a minute. Are you saying that soup is not a food?
Hey, brother, if you don't chew it, it's a drink. Comes in a can like one beer, don't it?
Yeah, it's true. Fair enough, I guess.
Anyway, Wild Jackson's known for their chicken. Last time I checked, it's all breaded, so don't go asking for it grilled. Oh, and apparently they did a collab with Wet Kitchen a few years back.
Did they? What'd they call it? The wet and wild combo? See what I did there? Wet, kitchen, Wild Jackson, wet and wild?
I see where your brain's at, brother.
Yeah.
This is fast food, not whatever sick fantasy you're dreaming of.
Hold on a second. What's wrong with wet and wild?
Now, one place I tried to go was New York Hot Dog. I looked everywhere for the entrance, but somehow I couldn't find it. I guess that's just Kamurocho for you.
Well, maybe only the locals know it or something.
Hey, speaking of locals, Cousin T introduced me to all kind of people out east. Real colorful cast, cuz. Take the Mama of New Serena, for instance. It's a bar out on one of the main streets.
Hold on. The Mama. Isn't your mama up the street?
She is, and mad love to the lady who raised me straight from the pot, Mama. Love you, eh? But no, I'm talking the lady who ran the bar. Couldn't understand a word she said, but she had a good vibe, man. Made old Pipi feel right at home.
Which, of course, begs the question, is there an old Serena?
I don't know. Maybe they left it in old Japan.
Yeah, you know what? Last I checked, all of Japan was old.
Hey.
All of it. The whole country.
You would know, brother. Been a long time since your disco days, huh, Big Mike?
Well, I can't deny that. Listen, who doesn't like a little dance fever? Anyway, so who else did you meet when you were out there?
Well, the thing about Cousin T is he knows everybody, and I mean everybody. First night we were there, he introduced me to his pal Yokozuna Bill. King of the underground.
Ooh.
You thought I was a big boy. This guy could fit me in his sock.
You know, I'm thinking I'd have to see that to believe it, but I'm just going to go ahead and believe it.
Hey, I'm not that big, brother. Okay, so what happened was...
well, you're bigger than me.
A lot of poi, brah. So what happened was they took me down to watch these crazy fights, man. Real underground stuff. And let me tell you, some of these contestants made even 20 stories high. 500 pounds of pressure Bill look like you and me.
Really? No kidding.
Because no lie, there were all kind of nut jobs down there. Butchers, assassins, evil clowns, even tigers and bears.
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
You're getting in trouble, huh? I'm serious. Takechi said this stuff is par for the course, week to week, like back to back, like when video game come to life. And what a thrill, too. A lot of people don't know this, but Pistu loves video games, cuz. Practically raised on them.
Oh, yeah? well, you were in the right place then.
And how? Takechi and I hit up this place called Charles. Had all the classics. Super Gunman, Game Changer, or Pyramid. Even those Decor Ocean capsule machines.
Oh, dude, you know I love a good desk toy.
I got you one here.
Oh, why, thank you. I didn't get you anything.
It's all right, bro. It's all right.
You know what? I'll buy beer later on.
Hey, that sounds like a deal.
I like it.
Hey, tell me about it. Like a flea market over there, huh?
Well, it's that time again. For any first-time listeners out there, that's the cue for P and I to wrap up our episode and...
Talk story, cuz.
Talk story, cuz indeed. We'll be continuing with more of our hometown Hawaiian heroes' big trip to Japan on the next episode in part 2 of what we're calling Nihon Going Places. But in the meantime...
Hit us with the good stuff, Mike.
Okay, now, P, you've been having your adventures over in Japan land, but I gotta tell you about this kid I met while you were gone. Made some real waves of his own about town.
Splish splash.
Yeah, so there I am, all right? It's about 6 a.m. or so. I'm sipping the morning coffee down at the harbor like I always do.
Early bird Mike, as they sometimes say.
Early bird? Dude, I went to bed like 3 hours earlier. Anyway, no word of introduction, no context. He comes up to me and he says, "Excuse me, do you know a place where sailors hang out?"
Sailors?
Yeah, sailors. Sailors. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any clue, but maybe there's we're by the harbor, so maybe that's a good place to ask around.
Okay, all right.
All right, so lo and behold, the kid turns around and immediately asks the 10 or 12 people down the line, bouncing from one to the other like a pinball, "Where are their sailors? Where are their sailors? Have you seen sailors? Has anybody seen sailors?" And I'm like, enough with the sailors already. You're in a harbor. They're around here somewhere.
Aw, poor kid was probably lost or something, huh?
I don't know. He just looked more like he was on a mission of some sort. I mean, you should have seen him. He had this leather jacket on with this big tiger emblem on it. Real slick. That's not even the half of it. A couple days later, I'm over at Hip Hop Shrimp, wolfing down the usual.
There's the kid.
That's right, there's the kid. Except this time, he's asking about a warehouse.
Think he found his sailors.
I don't know, but maybe they keep the sailors in the warehouse, so I don't know. He was too busy looking for some dumpy warehouse this time, so he asked every person on the street in about 2 minutes flat, just bam, 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 bam. We're talking like 50 plus people. Where is the warehouse?
Oh, sounds like the kid gets around.
I know, and that's not even the worst part. You know that alley behind my house?
Get out of here.
So I'm back grilling one night a couple days later, and there he is.
Oh, Tiger Jacket strikes again.
Yeah, there I am. Steaks about to sizzle, picturesque Hawaiian sunset, most beautiful pale blue and orange skyline you ever saw, drink in hand and getting ready to hoist it, and then whoosh, this kid comes galloping up the street, full sprint with the most heroic stride this side of the red, white, and blue.
Ooh.
It's like he's on a paper route. He's hitting every single one of my neighbors up with questions about how he can hitch a boat ride out east, and where can he get a boat ride out east. And the next thing I see, he's beelining straight for me again.
Oh, sounds like he got a lot of time on his hands.
It sure does.
You know we got airplanes out here?
I would imagine so, but maybe he doesn't, because frankly, at this point, I was so scared I dove into my pool to hide, aloha shirt, slippers, and all.
Oh, you crazy, Mike.
Look, it was fight or flight. This kid was a force of nature. Scared the living you-know-what out of me. Way too intense for this old Burbank original. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds like it, cuz. Oh, hope he made it back to the mainland.
Yeah, let's hope. Because, kid, if you're listening, best of luck from me and Big P. Hope you find what you're looking for, and stay away from my house!
Yeah, stay away from Mike.
Aloha kakahiaka.
Aloha avakea.
Aloha awinala.
Awinala?
That.
Mike, Awinala.
What he said, awinala.
Aloha ahi ahi. And for everyone in between or who just don't have a watch.
Aloha. That's right, everybody. It's time for Segwaves with your hosts. I'm Mike Halsberg, better known around the world as Mike Hula.
Or Mike Howley if you're yours truly.
Yours truly being a fine gentleman by the name of Stuart Opanui. But seeing as he's both a DJ and an unparalleled cook, we just call him DJ Pipi Stew.
Got the beef and the broth, brada.
And plenty to go around, if you know what I'm saying.
Big batches cooked fresh every day.
And we love you for it, buddy. Now let's catch things back up to speed for Those of you tuning in, this will be part 2 of our big welcome back for Big P.
Nihon going places. Nihon been there, done that.
Plus a bag of chips and a t-shirt. Now, the stage is yours, Pipi. What else you do out there in Tokyo?
I talk about Millennium Tower yet.
Millennium Tower. Millennium Tower. What is Millennium Tower?
Cuz it's a sight. Beautiful view of the whole city. Oh, cherry, brah. Took the elevator all the way to the top.
Tokyo's got a couple of towers these days, right?
Yeah, they do, but this one is special. Some real crazy history there, brother. Guess the top floor has been blown up like twice. Ba-boom, brah.
Oh, okay, and it's in Kamurocho.
Yeah, can't miss it, Mikey. It's a behemoth.
Hey, that's news to me. Back when I was there, discotheques and nightclubs were the hot commodity. No skyscrapers or anything, and they certainly weren't blowing up.
Yeah, and get this. First time the fireworks hit, it started raining yen. Hallelujah.
No fooling?
Cold hard cash, cuz. Hallelujah, it's raining yen. Oh, I was just trying to protect the people from your singing voice, brah.
I appreciate that, and they'll appreciate it too. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. From what Cousin Takechi told me, this kind of thing happens more often than you think.
Millennium Tower, huh? Well, I'll be damned. You know, I do kind of remember hearing rumors about some super coveted dirt lot from a real estate buddy of mine back when. Maybe there was something to that after all, huh?
Maybe. Tokyo's one surprise after another.
Ain't that the truth? And it sounds like your cousin really knows his way around.
Well, it wasn't just Tokyo, cuz.
Oh, no?
Oh, far from it. The Pipi also got an inside primo cousin T tour of Yokohama and Osaka, too.
Wow, you were racing all over, huh?
Yeah, that Pipi was everywhere, brah. Literally. In fact, I gotta tell you about the go-kart races.
I feel like there's a mop and bucket joke there, but I'm not gonna make it. So yeah, I heard about all that. It's a big trend out there in the last couple of years. You chase after that checkered flag, Big P?
Hey, don't let appearances fool you. I'm built for speed. And Yokohama's dragon cart delivered. Me and Takechi were hugging the turns and everything. Oh, gotta tell you though, some of the local racers were in another league. Talking like rockets and stuff. Wacky as can be.
Wow, Yokohama giving Tokyo a run for its money.
And boy, did we spend some while we were out there. Oh, he took me to the bar district one night. Hit up places like the Harbor Light, Rodriguez, Survive, karaoke till the sun come up.
A racer and a diva. I feel like that's the beginning of a joke.
Like I said, beef and the broth.
And what about Osaka?
He brought me down to a little place called Sotenbori, or as I call it, Electric Avenue. Neon signs as far as the eye can see, and all right there on the water so you get this reflection. And there's nothing like Osaka takoyaki either. Oh, I must have ate about 100 plates.
Hope you got to walk all that off.
And then some. One night, after we tossed a couple back, T had the idea to rent a pedal boat. You know, the little two-seaters, and take it upriver.
Oh, relaxing time upstream?
Brah, I wish. We got stuck.
You did not.
We did. Me and Takechi kept kicking the current, kept pushing us around like one old sleeper. Took about 2.5 hours to get back to the dock. What, with all the breaks we took? Oh, Charlie don't surf. Pipi don't pedal, you know?
I hate to cut you off, brother, but it's that time again.
Oh, shoot. Should have left you in suspense.
As always, before we close out our segment, we like to cut loose and talk a little bit about ourselves and what's going on in the world.
What's going on inside our minds?
Indeed, deep stuff. And whether it's true, as it seems, or just another tall tale, that's totally up for you to decide. So you get to make the choice. But for now, it is time to... Talk Story!
Now, Mike, I know I've been talking your ear off here.
My ear? At this point, half my head is gone.
Then you must have looked like my new neighbor.
What, you're saying they got their head blown up or something?
Mike, who's got the talking stick right now?
I'm very sorry. You are correct. Please continue. Sounds like someone's going to stick up his ass. You know what I'm saying?
So?
Not you, but not you. I wasn't talking about you. I meant probably your neighbor, who's also missing half a head. Continue.
There's this old mansion not too far from my pad, right? Been vacant for decades now. All of a sudden, I wake up one night, I take a look out my window, and there they are. People everywhere, hanging out of windows, chucking barrels, chasing each other. Oh, I had no idea what to make of it, man.
Wow. Hold on. Sounds like they were just maybe, I don't know, having a party or something?
Yeah, if you could call it that. Now, normally I'd be a little ruffled, like, Oh, how come I wasn't invited? But these folks, I don't know. I don't like to judge, but something was kind of off about them. Maybe it was how they walked, arms stretched out like they wanted a hug all the time. Plus, I kept hearing this creepy, squeaky little laugh. Oh, music was bopping though.
Okay, let's back up for a second there, Pipi. So what exactly is wrong with a good hug? Everyone loves a hug.
Nah, this was a bunch of drunk, grouchy party animals. Some of them look ready to spew.
Yeah, that's funny. I remember my first beer. I'm just saying, maybe we all need a reminder that, we're wanted. We're human after all, and who doesn't like a hug? You know what I'm saying?
Ah, brother, these lolos didn't seem all that human to me. Then again, I was half asleep. Could be they were all right.
Oh, come on, buddy. Bring it in. Nothing to be ashamed of.
Okay. That's all for today, everyone. Tune in next time for... Mike! Oh, all right, here you go, you goof. You happy now? Mike? Hey, Mikey! Mike!
Dun, dun, dun. Aloha, where you at? What you doing? Hopefully it's something on our list today as me and Big P are taking you on a virtual tour of Honolulu in a little segment we call Hotspot.
That's right. And whether it's your first time touching down, you're out here once again, or you're living local, there's always something to do, someone to see, and somewhere to be out here in Hawaii.
Now, to slip in a word from our sponsor, if you're not sure where to start, swing by Alo Happy Tours on one of their many locations across town, and they'll point you in the right direction.
That spot with the banana guy running around.
Yeah, the banana guy. What do you mean, their mascot? Pipi, he's supposed to be a palm tree.
Hey, all I know is, to me, he's the banana guy. Makes me want to whip up a smoothie.
Hey, you know what? Smoothies are really good. I like the ones with the bananas and the strawberries in it. All right, anyway, while you do that, I'm going to dive right into the fun. Now, obviously, the first thing a lot of people are going to do is probably want to hit up Aloha Beach, catch some rays, catch some waves, catch some frisbees, volleyballs, you name it. Just don't catch the volleyball with your face. Anyway, there's always something going on out there, whether you're on the sand or in the water.
Just make sure the bad guys don't catch you.
Wow, first banana guys and now bad guys?
Yeah.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah, like when you're out there swimming in the ocean or just having a stroll on the pier, you tell them you don't run into bad guys.
No. I mean, I do see some weirdos from time to time, but it's not like they're picking a fight.
I guess they don't want to mess with the great white howlie. Oh, impressive, brah.
No, they probably just think I look too broke to rob.
Oh,
I've had the same shirt since before some of them were born.
Then cross the street and grab a new one, brother. Then while you're at it, grab a cup of coffee at Morning Joe's, then head up to Resort Boulevard or Makani Avenue for some good eats.
I knew you'd bring food into this somehow. Tell us more.
Oh, I will, brother. Well, Waikiki is all about its hole-in-the-wall spots, stuff that ain't on no tour guide. Kevin's Hot Dogs, Pizzeria Felice, and Mama Masalas. Oh, that is if your taste buds can handle the heat.
Hey, don't forget a Wahoo burger. Thick, juicy patties, man. I don't know what they put in there, but that stuff is addictive.
And if you get ketchup and grease all over you, head west to the Worldwide Market Village for more shops and more food, so you can repeat the cycle all over again.
That seems like a place I'm going to have to buy myself a new shirt. Or you could save your money and wear a bib. Or, do your laundry.
Not me, brother. I stay local all the way through. Only kidding, Mike. Now, we want to keep heading west on the map or go up to Little Japan, huh?
You know what? Let's keep it east of Aloha Bridge for now and do Little Japan.
You got it. Thing is, Little Japan's always been a bit of a mystery to me.
You just need to know where to go, my friend. I know somewhere you'd like. Shinobi Sushi.
Ooh, tell me more.
Well, it's interesting. It's a cross between a family restaurant and an authentic sushi bar. So the decor, comes across as sometimes a little bit hokey, with the ninjas sticking to the walls everywhere. But I'd say it's also, part of the charm, assuming the ninjas don't try to kill you while you're eating your sushi.
You know what, though? Keeping you on your toes. That's what I like about my sushi. And you know what? I always wondered, what makes a sushi bar authentic? I always thought sushi was just sushi, you know?
Well, it's a very good point. Sushi can just be sushi, and a lot of different folks have different answers. But to me, it's what's the sushi consists of. You know what I mean? If it's nigiri, sashimi, or tamaki, those are hand rolls. I consider that traditional sushi myself, personally.
Oh, slow down. You're losing me, bro.
Dunk it in tempura batter, throw it in the fryer, and put the toppings on. That's fusion or American sushi.
Okay, so American sushi's got more stuff in it.
American, everything has more stuff in it. Now, if you're a real purist, you might say all the extras hide the flavor. But you also have to consider that raw fish isn't exactly common on the mainland. So if getting, say, a baked salmon roll slathered in sauce gets you to take the sushi plunge, I say more power to you.
That's right. Let people enjoy what they wanna.
Agreed. Anyway, moving along to some more traditional stuff, we have the Ryukai Shrine in the upper part of Little Japan. It's very rare to have a Shinto shrine outside of Japan, and that alone makes it a big cultural landmark.
Definitely a lot of history there.
Yeah, then you have the Ganryujima Armory. They sell katanas, ninja daggers, ninja throwing stuff, probably ninja suits, ninja boots, ninja. If it's got ninja in it, they probably sell it. So I'm not sure you can take any of that on the plane with you, though. So maybe the shoes and the hat.
Kunai. I was trying to think of the word. Kunai. That's the word. That's one of the words.
I hear you.
Everyone else beware too. If I saw someone with a big old sword coming at me, I'd be running the other way.
If they came at you with a sword, the cops would be all over their ass. Swords never win in a gunfight.
I don't know, Mikey. You never see those samurai flicks where they slice up the bullets midair like.
Yeah, you know what? I would say I have seen the movies, and I would say also don't try that at home,
You know what you can try? There's a spot I know in Little Japan. Used to go there with an old buddy of mine. Revolve bar.
No, it's just revolve, people usually say. It kind of sticks out like a sore thumb, don't it?
Man, but the place used to be hopping. Packed every Friday and Saturday night. Ghost town now, though.
That's still in business, last I heard. I would imagine that most people would rather drink at Ocean Boys down at Crystal Aloha, though, to get that nice view of the ocean. Maybe take a dip in the pool all buzzed and come back out even more buzzed, because they might put vodka in the pool water.
Are you buzzed right now, bro?
It's possible. It's possible.
Keep the alcohol at home, huh? Again, don't try any of that at home, huh?
You know what you should try at home? A street surfer.
Spoken like a true haole.
What? They're fun. Who cares if you look like a doofus?
Who cares if you're clogging up the streets getting in everyone's way, huh?
Hey, share the road. Same goes for bicycles, and those guys don't give a crap half the time.
I guess. I figure if you're gonna ride around on what looks like a weed whacker with wheels, just use your feet. Walking's free, ain't it? And you're in Honolulu of all places. Take it slow. You're in paradise, brah.
I don't know. Maybe you just need to get with the times, because a weed whacker with wheels seems like it would get the job done faster.
Look who's talking. This from the guy who still bumps "I'm gonna make her mine" on cassette.
Hey, Miracle Johnson is still the king no matter what anyone says, and it's an 8-track.
Keep living in the 80s, Mike.
All right, well, surely we can agree on something. A trolley bus?
Trolley bus ain't bad. Gets you where you want to go while giving you time to soak in the sights, especially when you got a blister.
Oh, yeah? And it's a hell of a lot cheaper than a taxi. But no matter how you get around, one thing's for sure. If you're here, you're going to have a good time.
Ain't that the truth? Honolulu's more fun than you can shake a stick at. Hey, that's our cue to talk story, cuz.
That it is, Big P. And speaking of shaking, let me tell you about this monkey I saw last week.
What, you mean you haven't looked in a mirror since?
You know what? I walked right into that one, so I'm just going to blame myself, because there is no such thing as too much monkey business in our line of work. Just ape me up. I'm gorilla for it. There's some other gorilla ape pun in there. No, look, I was just in town off Waikiki Street with the missus, right?
Okay, date night, Mike.
Yeah, it was some date. There was this monkey, right? Not a robot, not a guy dressed as a monkey, or a palm tree, or a banana, or whatever you thought that other thing was. It was an actual animal waving maracas around and dancing to a beat. It was something else. I'd never seen anything like it.
Nah, was it some kind of street performance or something like that?
I mean, I guess it had to be. And the song that was playing was so catchy, the crowd started joining in too. Little old folks, some little kids, people walking their dogs, even the dogs themselves. And of course, you know, me and the missus had to bust a few signature moves too. You know
No
what I'm saying?
act. No act, brah. All right, you're just making stuff up now.
What, is it really hard to believe that I can dance?
I'm talking about the rest, Big Mike. Let's just say you're known to spin a good yarn, huh? Might as well have said it was, I don't know, a monkey in a hamster ball going around collecting bananas. Could you believe that?
You know what? What is it with you and bananas today? And you know what?
It's topical. We're in tropical climate, brother. It's
I hear
topical
you.
and tropical.
It does indeed.
Yeah, sums up our show, right?
I know. You know what? That's very well said. If I was gonna label our show in one word, it would be bananas.
You heard it here first, folks. Fruit Facts with Mike Hula.
That's gonna be our new segment.
Yeah.
We gotta get a sponsor for
People are clamoring for the Fruit Facts.
Fruit Facts. We need them. We need them. All right, folks. I think we ought to call it here. Stay tuned for more Mike and Pipi every hour on the hour.
Hold on, I never signed up for that.
Only on KLULU FM, where the palm trees sway and the DJs play. Catch you next time. Ahoy there! It's Captain Mike Hula and first mate DJ Pipi Stew shoving off on another voyage.
Heave ho! Time to hoist the anchor.
Hey, put me down! Put me down, man!
Jeez! Oh, Mike, how much barbecue you eat last night?
Well, not enough to stop you from throwing me overboard, clearly. Anyway, folks, glad you made it just in time for Segwaves. Pipi, what's the plan?
Last I checked, the next episode's Hotspots Part 2.
Don't say it.
Honolulu Boogaloo?
He said it. He had to say it. Of course he said it. Okay. All right. I remember we talked about some things to do east of Aloha Bridge. Now let's boogie on over to the other end. See what I did there? Boogaloo, boogie. Okay. So what's the first thing someone might want to do when they reach the west side?
Steer clear of District 5?
Yeah, obviously. But aside from that, Pipi.
Well, then it's gotta be Anaconda, huh?
Yeah, definitely a sight to see. For those who haven't been there, either because they haven't been or they walk around staring at their phone, the Anaconda Shopping Center is a gorgeous open-air mall that attracts visitors from all around the world. It's got fashion, it's got food, all kinds of seasonal events.
Don't forget about the arcade.
Right.
Anaconda!
Right, an arcade you could easily fit inside this studio.
Hey, as long as it's got Virtua Fighter, who's complaining?
You know what? You make a very good point. I did not know that you played. You up for a round or two after the show?
Sorry, Mike, you're 10 years too early.
Okay, yep, walked right into that one. Walked right into it. Okay.
And if you want to walk some more, there's always Anaconda Harbor Park right across the street from the parking lot. Oh, see the sunset, do some fishing.
Run into some bad guys.
I thought you said they don't mess with you.
They don't. And you want to know why?
Who wouldn't?
2 words. Hariti's Amulet.
Are you having a stroke? What? What? Come again?
Well, I mean, I don't know how it works or whatever it is, but it's this thing that my wife got me that said it'd keep me out of trouble. I have no idea where she got it from.
Oh, you're a lucky man, Big Mike, to have your lady looking out for you like that.
Yes, don't I know it. I love you, sweetheart.
She's one good wahine, brah.
Yeah.
She know you had your bachelor party at Dolls and Devils Playhouse?
What? Look, Pipi, we're live.
Hey,
You can't
Mike,
say that
I
now.
was just kidding. You really took the boys out to Night Square.
Yeah, I did.
What?
I did.
What? How come I wasn't invited?
Look, you were the first one there and the last one to leave. You were drinking like a fish. How can you not remember this?
We was both drinking like a fish.
Yeah, we were.
Memory like one, too.
Yeah, right. Anyway, might as well give our listeners a rundown. So, Night Square's a stone's throw away from Anaconda, and as the name implies, it's all about the, nightlife entertainment, if you know what I'm saying. Air quotes with my fingers.
I think I'm picking up what you're laying down. That's right. From Mr. Tingles to Vivacious Video, it's got everything you need when you turn 21 and want to make your mama or significant other cry.
That's true. Or your creator. I mean, I can't imagine that the big kahuna upstairs did all that work just to watch you walk into a place called Hyper Ecstasy, which, by the way, is not as ecstatic as it sounds.
Oh, so you've been inside, huh, Mike?
No, but I've heard things on the
Yeah.
internet.
We all heard the things
The internet.
about
It was the internet.
hyper-ecstasy.
It was the internet. I read things.
Yeah, so hey, true. Kind of place that winds up getting blasted by a volcano.
Oh,
Volcano tattoo, you ever been?
no, I don't do tattoos. They're out of the questions. I like my hot springs, Pipi.
Say what?
I mean, in Japan, they don't let you in the hot springs with a tattoo. They're afraid it's a sign of the Yakuza.
Huh? What kind of tats they even put on Yakuza? Like one dragon?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, your guess is as good as mine, you know. You know what? I mean, it could be really anything. I doubt completely, though, that they actually spell out Yakuza on the chest or on their back. But in as much as I don't read Japanese characters, it is entirely possible. So what I'm saying, though, is that since your guess is as good as mine, you know what's good? Got really good art, though?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to steal your thunder here. The art walls.
Yes, indeed. Good art, good food, good atmosphere, and you don't have to be a hipster to enjoy it.
Ah, it's all in the spirit of aloha. People expressing themselves, reinterpreting how we look at things.
Yes.
As long as it's not obscene or, obscene in the wrong way, I think it's okay.
You know, that is deep, very deep, Pipi. I didn't think you were capable of such thought as deep and involved in that, you know. But I am very proud of you. I feel like we've grown
thanks, brah.
together.
We have.
As long as that self-expression is an improvement, I suppose. You know, before the art walls had art, it had what's that stuff that's on the dirt. Dirt, yes.
Not a whole lot else.
Nope, and some changes for the better.
And some things need to stay right the way they are. I'm talking about Chinatown, of course.
You don't think it needs pop art every square inch?
Psh, nah. I mean, if a local who understands the place wants to add their own spin, I say go for it. But part of why I like Chinatown is it's not trying to be anything new or different. It's old, it's weathered, it's seasoned, and it's proud of what it is.
Yes, a lot like the country of China itself. And a bit like us. Isn't that so?
I was going to say like you, but if you say so.
Also true. I'm very old. Very old. And seasoned.
Oh, one ukulele chord, brother, the ukulele.
Oh, yeah. There it is. It's our time to talk story. Now, to be honest, I think I'm all talked out. You got anything for us, Pipi, we haven't already talked about?
Pipi to the rescue, huh? All right, let's see. No, I got nothing.
Huh. Rare to see you running on empty.
Tell me about it. Normally, I'm running around at the speed of sound.
You know, I would literally pay almost anything to see you run that fast.
Yeah, psychedelic coffee's down the street, bro.
That's a good point. Lord knows I could use some caffeine myself. How long has this coffee machine been broken?
Right? Isn't the company supposed to maintain it?
They keep telling us to wait for the new office.
Oh, how many times we heard that?
I couldn't even count it, but maybe we should stop upsetting the powers that be. Listen, take my lead. I'd rather not be set free, if you know what I'm saying. It's a euphemism for getting fired. I still like having a show.
True. Live and learn, I guess.
Alrighty, folks. If we're here at the same time tomorrow, you can assume that we're in the clear.
And if not, Segwaves with Pipi Stew on the web, and come check out my new podcast.
Hey, what about me?
You can be the guy who gets the coffee.
Okay.
But real talk. Oh, thanks for tuning into our show. For more aloha vibes around the clock, keep the speakers playing KLULU FM, and we'll see you on the flip side, brothers.
Hopefully with coffee.
Mm-hmm. Hey, aloha! Hula Mike's running late today, so I'm taking over and starting things off right. Today, we're talking about one of my favorite things, food. In fact, I got a special guest with me off the bat. Piping hot plate of the old island standard, Loco Moco. Got it with the Portuguese sausage and whoo boy, it's a full shaka soaring with the eagles. Greatest of all time treat today. Straight up. Oh, hey, look who decided to show up.
Man, you're already eating? I was grabbing us some takeout from Wabi Sabi.
More the merrier. Pile it on the plate, cuz.
You know, you could have waited.
I could have been a contender, too. So, what do we got?
What else?
Yeah, love to hear it. Let me get my big pants.
Okay, all right, here we go. First up, we got,
Give it to me, Hula.
as I'm sure you've guessed, we got one of my personal favorite Hawaiian staples, the trifecta of seaweed, rice, and that salty, salty pork, musubi.
Oh, you nailed the pronunciation, brother. If you can call it pork.
Yeah, right? Yeah, if that's pork, then I'm Hawaiian.
You are by my book, brother. Pass the bag. Pass them.
Here you go.
Snack time, dinner time, anytime. Got to be musubi.
I heard that, buddy, and my time has come, so if you'll excuse me. Oh, man, that is the ticket. There's nothing like it. And for the main course, thought we'd keep it a little on the lighter side.
Oh, howdy, Mike. You know the way to my heart.
And your stomach. Fresh poke bowls, courtesy of Ahi Poke Garden.
Oh, gimme. Oh.
All right, okay, all right. Now, go ahead. Now, hit us with the chomp. Hit us with the chomp.
Oh, another one. You like another one, okay? I tell you, nothing beats the fresh tuna. Little seaweed, little sesame, money in the pot.
Oh, yeah. I like a little touch of heat myself.
And the rice is sticky like I like it.
Yeah. Only thing we're missing is a nice cold pint to wash it down with, huh? Anyways, the feast is on, so while we chow down, I figure we could walk our listeners through the old buffet here, so to speak. We could fill them in on some more classic Hawaiian eats, you know, the real grinds, as the kids like to say.
Yeah, that's right. You know I be grinding, brah.
All
Bring
right.
them straight to the kitchen, right? Well, okay then. If you're asking me, no week in Hawaii is complete without, I don't know, a little bit of loco moco, a little bit of, the gravy, the egg, the hamburger steak, brah. Oh.
That sounds delicious. And you got to follow that up with a little bit of shave ice. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference between shave ice and a slushie. I made the mistake of asking somebody about what the difference was between a shave ice and a slushie. I almost got my head bit off. I did.
Brah, I'm surprised you're still alive,
This
brah.
was a long time ago, and it was a big mistake, and I would like to apologize to that person right here publicly.
Did you get the rainbow kind?
I did.
Okay, with
So
the
good.
condensed milk and the mochi balls.
Absolutely. That stuff is amazing. You know what else is good? Those Portuguese donuts, those malasadas.
Malasadas.
So good. How do you like yours?
Oh, I love the ones with the chocolate on the inside.
Oh.
From that one bakery.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Those
Love
guys
that.
know how to make them. Oh, and you know what? We got to go back to the plates, right? The local plates with
Yeah.
some katsu, I had a lot of this in Japan, too. We do it a little different out here, but if you're frying it, I'm trying it.
I hear that. Listen, I'm gonna go back to another local favorite, the Lau Lau. Simple though it may be, once you open up those leaves, you will never want to. Hey, what are you? Hey, come on, man! Leave some for the rest.
You talking about them? You want me to not eat them?
No, I want you to share with me.
Nah.
I brought 3 of them. 2 of them. Oh, you can have 2. I'll have 1. Just hand me one.
All
Just
right.
give me the
I'm
one.
gonna get some lomi salmon, a little bit of chicken long rice. Oh, don't forget the poi.
Oh yeah.
We got the lau, we got the poi. I'm a big boy. What's your preference, Mike? 2 finger, 3 finger? The thicker the better, I always say.
I would say 3 finger. Does it come in 4 finger? Because if it comes in 4 finger, I want 4 finger or 5. I just want a handful. I want all of it. I just want all of it.
You ever tried poi before, Mike?
I
Here, try
have.
some of this. Try some of this.
I have. Let me see.
All right. Oh my God.
That's good.
You're one of the only people not from Hawaii that like poi. I
That's
can't
good.
even believe them.
It's really, really good. Oh my God. Well,
You just got a lot of points there, Mike. You just got a lot of Hawaii street cred right there.
you're not the only big boy that likes poi. See what I did there?
I like my fish and poi. I'm one big boy, bro.
Yeah. All right, well, that about does it. And a good thing, too, because I am stuffed.
I could still go for dessert.
Me too.
And whatever's after that.
Hey, you just got to keep packing it on there, don't you?
You know it. Tonight I'm gonna sleep like a rock.
Sure, so long as you don't have nightmares.
Nightmares after filling up on my all-time favorites.
Yeah, hasn't that ever happened to you? All that digestion's supposed to send signals to your brain or something. You get you get the poi and you get the lao lao and you get the shave ice and it all mixes together. It gives you strange dreams.
Brother, all I get is one Kanaka attack. My brain and my belly got teamwork. You know, what's a Kanaka attack called? You call it the itis on the mainland, the itis.
Oh,
we call it
yeah.
Kanaka attack.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, one team, one dream, my belly, my brain.
You know what? I kind of feel like a talk story segment should be coming on right now.
Oh, okay. You know what? I don't even know how to describe it. One moment I was on the ground, and the next thing I know, I was flying through the air like an acrobat.
Huh. Have you ever thought of joining the circus?
Psh, don't need to. I already work with Mike the Great White Howley. What more could I want?
I thank you very much. I would. So wait, in this scenario, am I the ringmaster or some sort of lion tamer, or am I one of those clowns that jumps out of the car?
Brother, you own the whole circus.
Oh, there we go. Anyway, so where were we? Oh, you were flying.
Right, I was zipping around in the air like a fly on the run from a spatula. Oh, totally out of control. Not to mention, I was colliding into all this, dream stuff. Stars, moons, hoops, gems, orbs. I couldn't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah, neither can I. Wait, hold on a second. You kill flies with a spatula?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or one sleeper if it's around.
Okay, all right. That works too. Do you wash the spatula before you use it to cook again? Or?
Depends.
Or do you have like a dedicated fly spatula?
You got one dedicated fly spatula here in the islands, bro.
I like it.
Okay, and then suddenly I woke up. Felt like I just got off a roller coaster. So I did what I normally do. Crawled out of bed for a midnight snack.
I hear that. Well, I guess all's well that ends well, my friend. And that is the end of our segment, folks. We got more of our show coming up within the hour, but first, a word from our sponsors, or several sponsors.
Yeah.
We still have sponsors?
Yeah, we still got sponsors, brother. Hand me the help here.
Hey, aloha, it's Mike Hula, a.k.a. Hula Mike, a.k.a. the Great White Howley. Here with me is the Hawaiian hunka burnin' beef himself, the one, the only, DJ Pipi Stew.
Heidi, how's it? Hey, how's it, everyone?
You know, much fun as we like to have here on the show, sometimes you gotta get serious. Sometimes you gotta pay your respects, and that's what we're doing today.
True blue, gotta do it.
And blue is right, because we're talking about the blue. The big blue.
Moana Pakipika herself.
The Pacific Ocean in all her grandeur. Not to mention this lovely little island we call home.
Aloha, oi, Hawaii, USA, cuz.
The one and only Big P. Now, let's hear from a true local. So when you think of Hawaii, what comes to mind?
What doesn't? The surf, the sun, the food, Mother Nature at every turn.
Yes, that is true, and let us not forget the people, the culture.
Never, Big Mike. Spirit of aloha, the aina.
Spirit of aloha, Big P.
Right, Hawaii's got it all, but if you're gonna enjoy, you gotta respect the spirit. You gotta spread the aloha.
Well said, my brother. That's why we here at Segwaves have come up with a handy little list on how to do just that. So whether you're a local or just visiting, we want to help everyone get the most out of the island, if not just a smidge more than you might have gotten before you hear what we're about to tell you.
A couple little reminders to take it to the max. So, without further ado.
Sure thing. Let's just jump right on in.
You need to have reef-safe sunscreen. Saves you and the planet, cuz.
That's true. Hawaiian food. You got to try it all. It is worth it. Poi included.
Did you not catch our last episode?
That's right. My boy over here with the poi. My poi boy.
The poi boy. That's what they called me back in high school, brah. And you come to Hawaii, you gotta wear the slippers. Not the flip-flops like you call them on the mainland, but the slippers, brah.
I like it. I have like 4 or 5 pairs myself. Also, we're going to keep this island clean. We don't need any trash. You got to be respectful no matter where you are. This is Mother Nature. She can take care of some stuff, but not other stuff. If you drop the wrong thing in the wrong place, she might just track you down and kill
Yeah,
you.
you gotta keep the oceans clean, brah.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, sport an aloha shirt, brah.
Yep. Like slippers, you got to embrace that spirit. That's why I have this one on today.
Oh, kind of loud, brah.
He's a bit much.
I could barely. What was that? I could barely hear you over the shirt.
Who said pineapples and sharks don't go together?
Oh, which reminds me, pineapples, food. You gotta visit one luau.
Oh, yes. Luau's are amazing. The whole spread and the food and everything. Okay. Now, we covered some do's. Let's cover some don'ts.
First don't. If you see the lava rocks, do not take them, okay? Natural souvenirs are a big no-no.
That's true. You know what else is a no-no?
What's that?
Touching the turtles. They're lovely to look at, but you got to leave them alone because sometimes they'll bite you and other times, let's just leave them alone, okay? They're in their element. You're visiting them. Leave them alone.
And if they don't bite you, you better bet your ass that one of the locals will bust you up, huh?
That's true. That is very
don't
true.
Don't touch the turtles, okay? Oh, decline a lay. Don't ever decline a lay is what I mean. Don't ever decline a lay, okay? Someone tried to lay you. I mean, L-E-I, lay, right? You just accept them, brah, you know?
I do appreciate you clearing that up because my brain went to a completely different place. And I don't think I was the only one.
Nah. We try to lay you everywhere in Hawaii, okay? It's a welcome gesture. Share the aloha, brah.
Yep. Still thinking the same thing. But anyway, so, something else you don't want to do. You don't want to wear your shoes into someone else's home.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
No, you gotta be courteous. You take your shoes off at the door, and then you can go in.
I still don't know why you mainlanders like to walk around with the shoes on in the house. What kind is that?
I don't know. I think it's just lazy. We're generally lazy people. We don't want to...
What if you step in something on the way over to your house, then you get it inside your house, brah?
That's a good point. Have you ever had to clean dog crap off of a rug?
No, because I don't wear shoes in the house, brah.
See? Case made. That's what we got. All right.
Okay.
So,
here's another big one, okay?
Yes.
Here's something to never do, okay?
Okay.
Walk on a coral reef, okay? They're a delicate part of the, what do you call ecosystem, brah, okay?
That's true. That is true. Coral reefs are they're endangered and they're delicate. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Speaking of delicate, don't stand next to a natural blowhole. I'm just going to stop right there and let you write your own joke.
Okay, last but not least, the last don't. Do not trespass or go off the path, okay? Hawaii's mostly nature. Don't overstep.
That's true. That is true. The first time you pick a poison dart frog out of your ear, you're probably going to be wishing you hadn't done that.
Yeah. Just keep it right here on the radio where it's safe. Oh,
there we go.
You hear that?
I do. Oh, there it is.
Ukulele.
There we go.
Right on time, too. I've been wanting to talk story today.
All right, talk away, Pipi.
Okay, with pleasure, Mikey. So get this, cuz, okay? All this time, we've been talking about how to respect the island and do your part.
Naturally.
And another do we didn't hit yet is to let a local pass on the road, yeah?
Sure, yeah. Not everyone's stopping to watch the surf and take it all in.
Exactly. Yeah. Some of us trying to get to our job at our goofy radio show.
Goofy radio show? Wait, you mean ours? Or, yeah, that's true. We are pretty goofy. Anyway, they could also be trying to get back to their wife and kids.
Or get a quick helping of shave ice in for clothes.
That's also true. You know what? All in all, it just definitely always helps to be courteous.
Don't we know it? But for all those Sunday drivers out there, today's tale goes out to the fastest couple of dragsters these old Kama'aina eyes ever seen.
Hauling it, huh?
Hauling it, brah. In a convertible, no less.
Oh, jeez.
Seriously, I was cruising the highway the other day, making my way to the surf, when all of a sudden I hear this roar, like some angry beastie was coming in for lunch, just like...
You sure that wasn't your stomach? We were just talking about shave ice.
Nah, cuz my stomach sound way louder than that.
That's
this
true.
sounded like a rocket Whereas my stomach's more, like two rockets combined.
That is true. That is true.
Especially when I smell my mara's cooking, huh?
Right.
The roar's getting louder and louder. So I check the rear view, and what do I see coming up behind me but a pair of 200-mile-per-hour top-down smiles in some Italian leather seats.
Italian leather? Not rich Corinthian leather? No. Couple of nut jobs, huh?
Hey, to be fair, they looked like they were having a real hoot, but boy, talk about risky, huh? Craziest part is these two are carving through it so good, they'd give even the best rider on the North Shore a run for their money.
Wow, pedal to the metal too, huh?
Not just that, they had their radio full blast, big tunes. Oh, might have been louder than the engine. Catchy little jingle, whatever it was, but they've got my vote for worst/best driver on the island. Both hands flat on the ground, down. Thought for sure I was going to be a hotcake, but they slipped right past and disappeared off toward Diamond Head, lickety-split.
Well, I guess not everyone's going to respect the rules of the road.
I guess not, but you should always respect the island.
Always respect the island, Big P. Now, one quick question, though. Were they listening to Miracle Johnson?
Oh, I think they were actually listening to Mike Hula and Pipi Stew.
All right, can't fault them for that. See you guys next time.
KLULU FM. KLULU FM.
Hey, aloha. How's it?
Aloha, how's it to all the kane, wahine, and even the lil keiki that might be tuning in?
Well, let's hope that's not many.
Hey, come on, Hula, this show's for everybody. Spirit of aloha, remember?
I can't argue with that, Big P. Spirit of aloha. Spirit of ohana.
Exactly, and it's a big ohana when you're here at Segwaves.
It's big wherever you go, P.
Don't know any other way. Kaden, if you'll allow me the honors.
Oh, please be my guest.
Mahalo, cuz. To our Segwaves Ohana, young and old. Today's episode is all about something near and dear to the stew. Don't matter if you're headed Mackay or rolling back Mauka, I'll bet my tail fin you're hearing some of that sweet Hawaiian lingo. You know what it's called, the pidgin, brada.
That's right, the voice of the people.
The talk of the town.
And what better way to learn your way around than to learn the language?
You want to walk the walk?
You gotta talk the talk.
Straight up, Mikey. Now, let's take it low and slow. Paddle out with an easy one.
Okay, all right, here we go. First up is the old standard, everyone's favorite, the one that I learned first. Aloha.
Aloha! That's right, cuz. If you're here on the island, you gotta know this one.
Hey, I can't imagine someone who doesn't. But, on the off chance that you are, out there living under a rock, in which case I would wonder how you're getting radio reception, but still.
Or maybe in some kind of secret volcano lair hundreds of miles below the crust with the mole people.
Right. If you're one with the mole people. Mole, why are we talking about mole?
It's one joke, brah.
Was just wondering, have you met my family? That's all I was going to ask. So aloha is simply Hawaii's way of saying
hello. Hey, it almost feels wrong coming out.
Yeah, hello indeed. But let's not forget it can also mean
goodbye,
or
welcome,
or
see you next time. Or even I love you sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's universal, brah.
I love you too, buddy.
Aloha to you too.
That's what I'm saying.
It's universal, cuz. A real word's word.
Look, I know that my day is not complete without it, and that brings us to our next word on the list.
The kind.
The kind, P. Let's talk about the kind.
What kind of the kind? The kind about the kind? Or the kind like the kind? Or the other the kind? Hey, that reminds me. Remind me to go to the kind after this and pick up some more the kind.
Spoken like a true local, P. I didn't follow a word of that.
And that was only the tip of the kind. You should hear my auntie. You thought aloha covered all the bases?
Yeah, I'll say. Right. So the kind is the word, ain't it?
Tis, cuz. Use it anywhere, any place, any time. Takes a little practice, but if you don't go... takes a little practice, but if you don't got the right word or just feeling loose, the kind will do.
Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's next on the kind here. Okay, yeah. P, you hit us with a couple staples at the start of the episode, so I'm going to rattle them off, and I want you to go ahead and give me the meanings. It'll be one of those like, I give you the word, and you give me the actual, what the word means to people who know what the word means. You know what I mean?
Now you got me confused, but rattle them off, cuz.
Okay, kane.
Oh, that's the boys, the men, brother. You see them on the bathroom stall, you know which bathroom to go into.
Anyway, wahine.
Gotta be the girls, Mikey. Hey, ladies. Hey, looking cherry, brah.
Oh, yes, my favorite, the wahine. Where were we? Oh, yeah, keiki, right.
Oh, the kiddies. The little ones, short and stout.
Ding, 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 that's 3 for 3.
Those were easy, cuz. Second nature, yeah?
Oh, yeah, you bet. All right, so, here we go. How about we're going to elevate the old difficulty level here. We're going to kick it up a notch. How do you feel about that?
Okay. Trying to stump the stew, huh? Okay. Ready when you are, Hula.
Okay, here we go. Ohana.
Means family, cuz.
Mahalo.
Don't mention it, brother.
No, mahalo the word.
Oh, thank you, cuz.
No, you're quite welcome. Okay then.
That's like, all right then, or sometimes just goodbye, you know?
No, I was saying all right then just now.
Oh, okay then.
Makai.
Oh, that's seaward, towards the ocean.
Towards the ocean. Okay. Mauka.
Heading inland, away from the water.
Away from the water. Very good. Okay, shoots.
Oh, that's also goodbye, or like, see you later, cuz, or like, sounds good.
Okay, all right, that works for me. Shoots. I like it. Oh, no.
Like I'd missed this one. That means tasty.
Oh, tasty. Very good. Grinds?
Good eats, brother. Grind's so good, it's with a Z.
Ooh, I like it. Okay, here we go. How about this one? Here's a phrase for you. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, broke the mouth.
Oh, that's like when the grind's 2-ono stepped up to the plate and broke the mouth.
Okay, all right, I like it. A few more. Auntie?
Oh, that's auntie, brah.
Auntie.
Yeah. Here in Hawaii, we say auntie.
Auntie.
Hey, auntie. Thanks, auntie. Sign of respect to the elder ladies, brother. Don't gotta actually be your blood auntie, but she's Ohana still, yeah?
That makes sense to me. Okay, how about this one? Uncle.
The brother version of that.
How's it?
How are you?
No, I'm saying how's it? How's Uncle the brother version of...
Quit playing.
Okay, never
it means,
mind.
How are you, bro?
There, I got you. All right, Lolo.
Oh, what else is new? But yeah, Lolo's crazy. Like, oh, that guy, he Lolo in the head. Like you.
Yeah, okay. I will accept that. I am a little on the Lolo side. Here we go. How about, all right, Howley.
Oh, that's you too, Mikey.
Yep, you got me there.
Hey,
okay.
Speaking for real, it's just someone who's not from here.
Right. Burbank people.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
You know, not always the nicest word, but it's like a wave, cuz. Gotta read the room, you know, the ebb and flow, you know?
I do understand that, yeah. Okay, Hey, P, what's this last one here? Can you see what this says? Right here? At the bottom, you see what that says?
Let me look. Oh, bleep.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, that's when you, somebody's and then they something else afterwards.
Oh, and is that the old way?
Well, it's more like a punctual thing, but really it's for, like, trying to full.
Oh, okay. Good. Good thing I'm a man of my word.
Gotta love the island, eh, Mike?
Yeah, it's a language all its own, my friend.
Ooh.
And speaking of languages all their own.
What's the story, brother?
Well, P, you're pretty good at picking up what others are putting down.
Among other things.
Indeed. Usually with a fork, but that's neither here nor there. Let me see. Tell me if you can make sense out of this one. Chew.
Bless you.
No, really, what's that sound like to you?
You asking me?
You know I am. Anyway, seriously, I was out picking up some wine for the missus and I the other night.
Oh, date night, Mike, round 2.
Right. I saw this foxy reporter gal out front. She kept saying, chew.
Oh, was there a train passing by?
No, that would have been a choo-choo, which would have made more sense at least. And did I mention she was dancing up a storm? Yeah? Huh? No? Okay. Choose a side, she kept popping and locking and hooting all kinds of directions. Up, down, left, chew.
Honolulu's got all kind of people.
Yeah. Well, what really got me was right as I'm walking out, she jumps up and disappears right before my very eyes. She was there, then she was gone. She was there, and then she was gone. And there were all these colors, like oranges and blues and purples and greens and all colors of the rainbow. Bam! She is gone.
Oh, you popped the cork before checkout.
It was like something out of the 60s, you know what I mean? Real beam me up kind of business. You don't, by any chance, believe in aliens, do you?
We just covered them, cuz. I got one right in front of me.
No. I mean like space people, like from outer space, like the little gray things with the big eyeballs and stuff. Yeah. So look, I'm not looking to be any kind of space cowboy myself, but if they're all as cute as this pink-haired starlet was, boy, sign me up and don't tell my wife. I'm just kidding. I love you, honey.
And love to all our listeners out there.
Yep, from shore to shore, sea to sea, this is the one and only Mike Hula and DJ Pipi Stew.
Signing off, cuz. Hui-ho!
We really gotta fix that coffee machine.